Don't judge others. Everyone has their own story that we don't know. In our daily lives, we often easily judge others based on their actions or appearance. However, Jesus taught, do not judge others, for each person has his own story that you do not know. Understanding judgment. Judging others is a natural human action. It comes from the instinct to protect ourselves and the sense of security in society. When judging someone, we often rely on first impressions, superficial actions or words without knowing the context or story behind. For example, when we see a beggar on the street, we easily assume that they are lazy or do not want to work. However, in reality, they may have encountered many difficulties, losses, or misfortunes that we do not know. An example story about Emma and John. Let's listen to the story of Emma and John to understand this message better. Emma is a hard-working office worker. Every day she sees John, a homeless man, sitting outside the building where she works. Emma often shows annoyance and judges John as lazy and unwilling to work. She thinks that if he wanted to, he could find a job like everyone else. One day, when she left the office later than usual, Emma overheard John talking to an old friend. She stood quietly listening and learned that John was a veteran who had spent his youth serving his country. After returning from the battlefield, he suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder and gradually lost the ability to hold a steady job. Without family and friends to rely on, John became homeless. Emma felt regretful for her negative thoughts. She realized that she had been too quick to judge John without understanding his story. From then on, Emma began to change her attitude. She often brought food for John and talked to him. Gradually, she became his companion and support in life. Benefits of non-judgment. Not judging others not only helps us understand and sympathize with them more, but also brings many benefits to ourselves. Reduce stress and tension. When we do not judge others, we do not put pressure on ourselves to understand and control everything. This helps reduce stress and pressure. Improve relationships. Non-judgment helps us build more sincere and lasting relationships. When we show understanding and empathy, others will feel more respected and loved. Spiritual growth. Non-judgment helps us become more tolerant and compassionate. These are valuable qualities that help us grow spiritually and live a more meaningful life. Other benefits. Building community. When a community is free of judgment, people feel safe and accepted. This creates a positive environment where people can share and help each other. Ability to learn. When we are free of judgment, we open ourselves up to learning from those around us. Everyone has their own experiences and knowledge that we can learn from and draw lessons from. Creating change. When we practice compassion and non-judgment, we can create change in the way people perceive and treat each other. This can lead to a more peaceful and loving world. Lessons from the teachings of Jesus. Jesus not only taught us not to judge others, but also encouraged us to live with compassion and understanding. Everyone has their own story, pain, and challenges that we do not know. When we judge someone, we miss the opportunity to understand and help them. Jesus' teachings remind us that life is not just what we see on the outside. Behind each person is a complex and emotional story. Instead of judging, take the time to listen, understand, and empathize with them. Only then can we live a life filled with love and compassion. Conclusion. Do not judge others is not only a moral teaching but also a principle of life that helps us build a meaningful and loving life. Always remember that everyone has their own story that we do not know. And instead of judging, take the time to understand and empathize with them. Only then can we truly live the spirit of Jesus and become people who bring love to the world. Not judging others not only helps us live better, but also spreads positivity to those around us. Let's build a world of love and understanding where everyone is respected and accepted.